The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
This is Christine Langley with the Wyoming Women's Business Center, and I want to welcome you to QuickBooks Payments in the online version. The Wyoming Women's Business Center is a nonprofit organization that helps people who want to start or expand small businesses, specifically in the state of Wyoming. And we do that through 3 different programs. The first one is one-on-one business counseling and training. The second is access to capital through our microloan program and our individual development accounts programs. And lastly is our professional artist development center. So this QuickBooks training series is brought to you by our microloan program, which was started to provide access to funds for those unable to get business loans through traditional means. And so if you'd like more information on our microloan program, please contact Waldo Smith. And now I'd like to turn it over to Derek Campbell with Capital Clarity Company for our presentation today. Welcome, Derek.
Thank you, Christine. So like Christine mentioned, today I'm going to talk to you guys about QuickBooks Payments and linking that to your QuickBooks Online company account. A quick intro on QuickBooks Payments. QuickBooks Payments is a merchant service credit card processing platform that integrates closely with QuickBooks. It's developed by Intuit as well. QuickBooks Payments allows you to send invoices that contain a little Pay Now button, and then you can also receive payments online via bank transfer or credit card. I do want to point out that there are certain fees associated with accepting payments with QuickBooks Payments. The fees displayed on your screen are current as of the publishing of this video, but the current fees can be found on the QuickBooks Payments website. The easiest way to access this website is to Google QuickBooks Payments for QuickBooks Online. Please be sure to account for these fees and compare them to other options for merchant service processing before choosing to enroll in QuickBooks Payments. The reason I mention this is there may be other merchant service providers that could offer you better rates, but they also won't have the integration with QuickBooks quite like QuickBooks Payments will. So kind of weigh those cost-benefit analysis there. To get started with QuickBooks Payments, you're going to navigate to the website we mentioned before, and you're going to click on the little green Add QuickBooks Payments. It'll take you to a little application that you need to fill out and submit before you will be enrolled in QuickBooks Payments. After you've enrolled in your QuickBooks Payments and created your account, you'll need to connect that account to your QuickBooks Online company. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So you'll want to log into your QuickBooks Online company. One thing to know here is make sure that your QuickBooks Online master user is also administrator on the QuickBooks payment account that you just set up. So you can add administrative users to your QuickBooks Payments account. Make sure whoever is the master user is also set up in your QuickBooks Payments account. So once you log into QuickBooks Online, you'll want to connect your payments account. So to do so, you'll go to this gear icon, and then you'll go to Account and Settings. And then from this page on the left side, you'll see an option that says Payments. And since this is a sample company, I don't get this option, but you'll see a little green button in the payment screen that says Connect. You'll follow the prompts and log in to your QuickBooks Payments account and answer a few questions. Pretty simple and self-explanatory to walk through. You want to make sure you review all important disclosures and confirm that the correct account is connected, and then complete the process. Once you've connected your QuickBooks Payments account to QuickBooks Online, you're ready to start sending invoices and offering the option to accept payments. So in order to do so, you'll navigate to this little plus sign up here and create an invoice. And right here where it says get paid faster with online payments, that's going to be replaced with the option of credit card payments or ACH. And it's little check boxes. You can select one or both. And you'll want to select those each time you create the invoice to give your customer those options as well. When you want to send your invoice, you can click the green Save and Send. That'll pull up a little dialog box where you can edit the email address and add other email addresses as well. It also allows you to customize the email message a little bit. And then your customer will receive an email on their end that allows them to view and pay the invoice. So they can download the invoice as a PDF so they can save it for their records. They can also pay the invoice via the options you selected in the screens we talked about before. The biggest advantage to QuickBooks Payment, QuickBooks Online, is that if your customer pays you via QuickBooks Payments, QuickBooks does all of the hard work for you. So you created the invoice and they pay you with QuickBooks Payments. QuickBooks will automatically record that payment against that invoice, so it'll mark the invoice as paid. And then it'll also match the payment to the deposit once the deposit hits the bank. And at the same time, we'll record the associated fees on your profit and loss for doing so. So it could be a huge time saver, especially if you are sending lots of invoices. It can help you save a lot of time in that regard, but it can also help you collect from your customers a little faster because you're offering them the option to pay with credit cards and pay online. They don't need to go through the hassle of printing a check and mailing it to you or stopping by your office to pay. And with that, I want to thank you guys for watching our video on QuickBooks Online Payments, and I will pass it back over to Christine.
Thanks, Derek. So the Wyoming Women's Business Center is made possible through several partnership agencies. So we want to thank the U.S. Small Business Administration as well as the Wyoming Business Council for their support. And if you have any questions and you want to follow up with the Wyoming Women's Business Center, this is our contact information. Again, our micro lending director is Waldo Smith. Thanks everybody for joining us today.